You and Tyler Wade have been in charge of the Gatorade buckets. How did you guys sort of take control of that?
I don't know, man. It just came out of nowhere. I forgot which one was the first one we did. I think it was Bogies, maybe? Was it Bogey? I don't know who it was. Whatever the first one was, we just kind of, Tyler was like, hey, let's do it. We just kind of looked at each other. We were right next to the bucket, and we're like, all right, let's go. And then we just kept it going.
And you guys have been a team ever since, huh?
Yeah, it's 1-2 punch. 1-2 punch.
All right, what's the secret? Give us some tips on the technique that it takes to handle that properly.
It's tough. First off, we start off with water, right? But then we did the Gatorade one, and then the Gatorade one stained our uniforms. So I guess the uniforms get stained really bad. You know, they're not the same quality as it was before. So, you know, one of our clubbers was like, hey, maybe we shouldn't do the Gatorade. So we had to, retract and go back to the water. So, he gets one side, I get the other side, and sometimes we throw it on you, sometimes we dump it on you, sometimes we just lay it on you. I mean, it just depends. Just depends.
How tough is it to be sneaky? I mean, that's a big part of the craft, right?
Yeah, it is. It's tough. It depends. It's easy here at our ballpark because we go in through the home side, home plate side, and kind of like stay away from it. But then it's a longer walk for us with a heavy bucket, so makes it a little tougher for us. But yeah, man, it's just something that just started off, and I mean that's what this team's all about, man. We're just about having fun.
Now, it seems like some guys take it differently. Has there been anyone that favorites that you remember, or some guys seem to just know it's coming?
I think everyone just embraces it now. They just embrace and just take it in, and I mean it's just so much emotions running through it. Especially if you're getting it, it's a big emotional game. So you're kind of just like you're just there and just soaking it all up, literally soaking it up. So yeah, it's. I think they're all special. They're all special in different ways.
Manny, your lineup faces Clayton Kershaw tonight, obviously a future Hall of Famer. You've seen him a lot. What are the keys generally to facing a guy like Kershaw?
I mean, you know what he's going to bring. He's a competitor. He's going to go out there and compete every single day. Every pitch he makes is going to be a competitive pitch. So he's not going to give in easily. So we got to go out there and just compete with him. I think at the end of the day, it's compete. We know he has good stuff. He's going to go out there and pinpoint his pitches. I mean, he's a Hall of Famer for a reason, or a future Hall of Famer for a reason. And we just got to go out there and just compete with him.
How much is Padres involved since you first joined the team?
I mean, it's they're in our division, so we got to play them a lot, and we see them a lot, and obviously it grows. That rivalry's always been there, but at the end of the day, it's about having fun, man. I think this group, it's a fun rivalry. We know they have a good team, and obviously we always got to go through them if we want to get to where we want to get to, and it's been a fun ride being a part of that.
A lot of new faces walking around. How much added juice does that give you for the second half of the season?
I mean, I think we always have added juice. I mean, obviously it helps to have these guys come in and be a part of this team and help us out tremendously. But the juice is there. The juice is there, obviously, and yeah, it's fun. It's fun adding another closer like that to our ball club. It just makes our bullpen a lot deeper and shrinks the game a little bit, and gives us the opportunity like last night. Gave us an opportunity to stay in the game. When we could bring out Yuki in the fifth inning, and then back him up with Motorhome and Estrada. I mean, it's just keeps us in the ball games.
I do have one more Gatorade question. What's the strategy to make sure that Bob Scanlan doesn't get doused in the celebrations?
I mean, it's tough. It's tough. It's sometimes we got to give them the heads up, I mean, but like I said, we have different strategies. Sometimes it's a dump, sometimes it's a throws, so it just depends. I mean, sometimes he's gonna get soaked. They're gonna get soaked. Whoever's there, So, it just depends on how emotional the game is. So just beware. We'll give you a little bit of heads up sometimes, but I don't know.
We're prepared to work.
I love that. Yeah, I know. That's why sometimes you can't just mess up the office. So I feel that. I understand that. So it's like, yeah, the Gatorade was tough. He wanted to do Gatorade yesterday, by the way.
Really?
He wanted to do Gatorade yesterday, and I was like, nah, let's just go with water.